Hello, I wanted to do a little how-to video on putting together this Kushlan 350 direct drive mixer, wheelbarrow mixer. It's 3.5 cubic feet. I looked these up online, been looking for a wheelbarrow mixer for a little while. We've got a lot of sidewalks and stuff around here that are always needing to be poured and or fixed, so I want to just go ahead and get one. We're getting kind of boxed in, so getting a big cement truck in here all the time is starting to prove a little difficult, and so we're kind of entering that phase where we got to do stuff a little more manually. So far I'm just unboxing it, working on getting the different parts out. Everything comes wrapped up inside the main barrel. So for now it's going to be take everything out, unwrap it, get it all laid out here on the ground, see if I can find the assembly manual and start assembling it. So we'll go from here. Okay, so I've got all the parts are unwrapped and out of the box. This is everything that we have to get assembled out of the box. We got our wheels, got our wheelbarrow handles, stands, get the direct drive motor, and then our drum. View inside the drum. I got this model from Menards. Price on it I think was about $315. I was a little over $340 with tax. So that's the unit so far. The instructions are fairly minimal on how to get everything assembled. So hopefully it's fairly easy to assemble. I'm doing this all by myself on my phone, so you're gonna have to just kind of see it in steps here. But that's essentially the instruction manual on how to assemble everything. So let's hope it's that easy. So I'm gonna start assembling it, and then I'll just kind of pick up as I go in different stages and see what I run into here. So wish me luck. Okay, so here I've got steps 1 through 3 basically all put together. The lower and main frame are assembled. You don't put the bolts together because the legs right here, you got 4 bolts, and so you put this piece together. Oops, put this piece together, this piece together. They slide in together. Then you've got a blade coming off each side, and you've got these 4 bolts basically that they go in and hold all those together. And then there's a little brace on the back end that you put on. So that's step 1 through 3. Pretty simple so far. So on to the next one. Okay, so here I've got the tires on. Put this axle through the frame here, and then you've got a washer there, a washer on this side, and then the pin goes through. So pretty simple setup, not too bad. Okay, so got the motor, direct drive motor attached now. This wasn't too bad. Basically you just got it's got 4 bolts that sticks out, and those attached there, and you've got the drive comes through this hole in this assembly here, and then it's just a simple washer lock nut on each of the 4 posts that basically come off the motor. So that's assembled now, and basically we are down to the motor cover, the handles, and then attaching the drum to the drive on the motor. So that's where we're at. Okay, we got the motor cover on. That's real simple, just a couple half-inch there, and then this attaches the drum to the motor, and you just have one bolt goes through there. I think that was a 11/16 bolt there. So those two things are on. Now we're on to putting the drum on, and then handles, and we should be done. We'll plug it in and see if it works. Okay, so got the drum on, got the handles on, and we'll give it a shot and see how it is. The drum was probably the hardest part of this to put onto, especially if you're by yourself. And it's mostly just a reach issue, trying to get these carriage bolts. You got to kind of hold them. You got to hold them on the back side back here, and then manage to get the nut on inside. So it's just kind of a reach issue. This was the one part of the whole project that I probably would have been nice to have another hand. But overall, it really wasn't too bad. I would say give yourself an hour if you've ever assembled like a bike or anything like that. That's probably about all that's what I'd compare it complexity to, is just assembling like a kick bike or something. You know, the motor's heavy and the barrel's heavy, but it's not too bad to do by yourself. The handles are kind of nice. They're removable. You got this little swing pin that just drops in and holds the handles there. And yeah, so pretty much assembled. We'll turn it on. Seems to be working as advertised. There's the inside. I was looking on YouTube and it seemed like there wasn't a whole lot. There's about 2 or 3 videos on this model, and they didn't go through the whole process, so I just figured it might be helpful for some people to then do a little walkthrough of assembly on it from someone that's not working for the company. So there it is. I don't have anything to mix right now, but I probably will here in a few weeks, so I might do another video later on, just my impressions on using it and seeing how far it'll go with. It says 3.5 cubic feet, but on the instructions here, you'll see it says it just kind of recommends doing 2 80-pound bags of premix, and then it says at the end will yield 1.5 to 2 cubic feet of concrete. Which, you know, that's only going to get you a foot or 2 if you're pouring a sidewalk, like what I'm going to be using it. So it'll be a lot of manual labor, but that's fine. All right. Hopefully this is helpful. Thanks. Bye.